and welcome again to another DBS this morning. My name is Maureen, and it's always such an honor and a pleasure to rise and shine with you on a beautiful day like this one. We need to see what's happening in the headlines, so let's head on over, see what Kendall has for us.
Prime Minister and Minister for National Security Philip Pierre has repeated his administration's commitment to tackling crime head-on. The groundwork, he says, is being laid for the reintroduction of the police K9 unit, and efforts are also underway to provide police with additional resources while improving their work conditions.
The homicides in this country, I'm very, very concerned about it. But fact is, for the latter part, the last half of 2023, the percentage in homicide rates decreased substantially when compared to the first half. No comfort. I take no comfort for that. I'm stating a statistical fact that in the second half of 2023, the homicide rate decreased when compared to the first half. The measures that we put in place, these measures are going to be strengthened this year. Hopefully, we can continue that downward trend that was seen in the second half of 2023. But it's not good enough. It ought to be better, but I would thank the police for their efforts.
Meanwhile, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force is investigating another homicide, the third so far for the year. The victim has been identified as Denroy Bounty Saltibus of Old Victoria Road, Castries.
He was just in the area walking up and down, you know. I mean, he was helps people, you know, doing little jobs for people, you know. Yeah, that's what I know about him.
The RSLPF is appealing to anyone with information that could help in their investigation into this latest killing to come forward or to contact the police via the anonymous hotline at 555 or by using the RSLPF Crime app. On March 26, 2024, Prime Minister Philip Pierre will lay the estimates of revenue and expenditure with the appropriation bill to follow on April 23rd this year. The budget estimates outline details of the annual spending plans of the administration and the projected revenue collections and program performance information of all the governmental units and departments. This year has been dubbed the Year of Infrastructure by the Labour administration, with the expected commencement and completion of a number of infrastructure projects.
The debt to GDP ratio was 101% as of December 2021. Paying in mind we got into government of July 2021. As of the check that was done by the World Bank and the IMF as of December 2021, our debt to GDP ratio was 101%. So I think the Prime Minister has done a very sterling job to get us to where we are at the moment, and I have every confidence he will encourage us and will support us in delivering for the commitments that we made to the people of St. Lucia.
Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Wayne Gerard, has commended the Prime Minister for his economic and social policies, which have, in his view, placed the country on a solid path to sustained economic growth. Claire Marisa Smart of St. Lucia has been crowned Miss OECS 2024 at last weekend's staging of the pageant in Dominica. Smart was also awarded Best in Creative National Wear, Best Swimwear, Best in Evening Wear, and Best Promotional Video. Adicia Burton of Dominica was named first runner-up. Burton was awarded Best Creative National Wear, Best Evening Wear, and Best Response to Question. Tiana Sebastian of Antigua and Barbuda placed second runner-up and was awarded Best Performing Talent. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for keeping us updated, Kendall. We take a break now, and we'll be right back. Well, it's an awesome Tuesday, and in our first feature, there's this gentleman. He is actually a St. Lucian. There's a lot happening with him, and it's our hope later on to tap into his energy again, because he's doing quite a lot. He's achieved quite a lot as a St. Lucian living in Canada. But this time around, we wanted to tap into his energy because he launched a new project, which is a faith-based, inspirational sort of a journal. And we wanted to talk to him. His name is Mark Nicholas. I'm here with Mark. Mark Nicholas is a St. Lucian living abroad in the diaspora, Canada to be exact. Are you in Canada, Mark?
That's right, it's freezing cold.
I know. Oh, our apologies. We hope we could send some sunshine your way, some way, somehow. Mark, we're here to discuss a particular venture that you have undertaken. But before we get into that, just for the purposes of insight, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, for the last few years, I've been working in the financial industry, helping families and individuals. But I've always had a passion for photography, which was something passed on by my dad. And this whole venture, because during the pandemic a few years ago, he passed away. So then I had this, I started feeling like, because of COVID, people couldn't come to the funeral, family couldn't travel. And I started notice I was feeling a certain way. And I was like, hey, if I'm feeling this way, how are other people coping with this? And this is the whole idea behind this venture.
Right. But
Yeah.
apart from that, before that, you're a speaker, you're a financial advisor, you're so many other things.
Yeah, I believe that, when our day comes, we can't say we left anything on the table. So I do, as I enjoy living life. I'm part of Toastmasters International also.
Wow, lovely.
Yep. I teach a photography program at my church.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well,
The
let's dive
24
down into
hours
the
in a day,
venture now
right?
because I'm excited about that new venture. Especially the birthing of it, the rooting of it is quite interesting. What is it? It's a 90-day prayer journey. Tell me about this.
Yeah, it's a 90-day. Just a little background. Every year, I usually start personally myself. I start the year with a devotion.
Okay.
Just something to keep me focused and grounded with all the things that happen.
Yes.
And then, like I said, a few years ago, I realized that, when we couldn't go to the stores and choose our books, we ordered everything online. Like I couldn't find a devotion that suited what I needed.
Yes.
And, just being in that kind of, let's say the lockdown, it felt like we were really trapped. And I needed something to inspire. And I felt like if I was feeling like that, some individuals could be needing the same thing. So I actually just, being selfish, I created my own journal.
Wow.
So so the idea behind the journal was I looked at, if I want to create this, what do I need?
Yes.
And I looked at, 13 areas that most of us struggle in. So everyone struggles with family. We all struggle with finances. We struggle with relationship. We struggle with our friends. So the journal is divided into 13 themes
Right.
around
Wow.
areas we struggle. Yeah, using pictures, image, and spiritual Bible verses.
Right. You're also a photographer. You take some amazing images as well. Are the images from St. Lucia? Are they St. Lucia based images or you pull
So
from everywhere?
there's a collection. That's a great question. It's a collection from St. Lucia, North America. It's a collection of all seasons. So there's winter, there's summer, everything's in there.
Right. Is it out now? Is it out? Is it
It's
a
out now,
yearly
yes.
one, or is it one that could fold into or roll over to all the years? Is it one that we could pick it up and it doesn't have a year limit on it?
That's correct. That's correct. And the way it's designed is that you can start where you need to start. It's not a day one. It's a 90-day journey, but you could start wherever you need to start. Yeah.
Wonderful. How can we find this? How can we? Is it on Amazon? Is it?
It's on Amazon, and it's also excuse me, on the publisher's website. But Amazon would probably be the easiest.
Right. How would you like your St. Lucian counterpart to receive this book? Would if you were to say anything to them, why should everybody try to get a copy of this?
That's a great question, and a lot of people have asked me that. But because it's a personal journey, like what I would like the takeaway to be is that when somebody goes through this 90 days, they realize that whatever problems that they have, there's someone bigger. We serve a fantastic God, right? So, and I think through the pictures that they'll see that their problems are not as big as they think.
Absolutely. Right.
Right,
Mark,
but from St. Lucia, I mean, they will see how beautiful St. Lucia is. I mean, I took
Absolutely.
some pictures in Viewfort, Labrie, Rosalie. They're all in there.
All right. right. Mark, are you on social? Can persons follow you, follow your movement? Maybe there's other areas that persons might want to tap into you, your financial advising, your speaking. How can persons stay connected with Mark?
Yeah, I can. I'm on every platform. I think I even did a little TikTok, so they can follow me on anything. Marcus Nicholas on TikTok, on Instagram, yeah, and on Facebook.
Wonderful. Mark, thank you so much. I am certainly, well, I have an e-copy of it, so I'm definitely going to be getting down to my 90 days at any time now. I look forward to the photographies because I know how much of a wonderful photographer you are. So I am really looking forward to the accompanying pictures that goes with the inspiration as well. But thank you for this. And hopefully when you tap down on the island soon, we'll be able to connect a little bit more again.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for having me on this morning.
Thank you very much, Mark. And I wanted to start off the second segment with the motto for the Entrepreneur Secondary School, but I couldn't remember it. So I'm sure the alma maters are going to stand up right now. The products of Entrepreneur is going to stand up right now and recite your motto, because you are about to celebrate 52 years as an institution, adding to the fabric of St. Lucia. We caught up with the principal. We're here with Mr. Arthur Scott, 20 years as principal of the Entrepreneur Secondary School. They're about to celebrate their 52nd anniversary, and we could not have had this pass on by and we didn't tap into that energy. There's so many people within the fabric of St. Lucia who are product of this entity right here. So certainly it's a responsibility. We see it as a responsibility to keep in tune with what is going on with the school, our budding education system. Mr. Scott, Happy New Year and everything in one.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. It's an honor to be here. Let's talk. We have 5 minutes to concentrate everything, but just give us a little backdrop to the Entrepreneur Secondary School. It was one of the schools that started off not as a full-blown secondary school, but tell me a little bit.
Okay, the Entrepreneur Secondary School was formed on the 10th of January 1972. Mm-hmm. At that time, it was a three-form school, Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3, mm-hmm. With our first principal being Reverend Ray Boxill. You could say, fast forward, it became a full-fledged secondary school in 1984 under the principalship of Mr. Albert Nathaniel. And what can I say?
Are we celebrating the 52nd as part of that full transitioning?
Yes,
okay.
we actually spending the 52nd combined.
Right. Okay.
Right. But from 2003, I was given the responsibility to head this school, and I have been at this school ever since. And I must say it's a pleasure leading this school from 2003.
Well, certainly you must have been doing something well, because 20 years later. What are some of the things on the cards as celebration for 52? 52 is huge.
52 is huge, and what we are trying to do is to make sure that we can create a stronger link between our present students and our past students. One of the things I was able to do in celebrating 20 years as the principal was to have a nice gathering of past and present students, which was very well attended. We had a very good session here. And so looking at 52 years, we want to engage our past and present students with our church service, where we always want to give thanks to God for allowing us to be where we are. He has placed many of us in many top positions where we can make a valuable, meaningful contribution to society. And then we want to make sure that the present students are able to see our past students, where they've come from, where they are presently, and that they can use this as a stepping stone to strive towards excellence. And it's actually in keeping with our theme, 52 years of excellence. So we really want to marry our old with our young in keeping the spirit of Entrepreneur moving forward.
What is your school's theme? What is your theme for your school? What is normally you have like a
motto.
A motto, yes.
Yes, our motto is character is power.
Wow.
Yes,
That's
character is
powerful.
power. Yes.
Right, so it's only a church service. What else is going to be part of the
We're going to
celebration?
have the church service, but it actually falls right into the sports program that we have for our school. And what we're able to do is every year we normally have our sports program rolling out, but for this year we really want for us to bring our past students and our present students together on the field. During COVID, it was a very unique time for us where we were able to engage both past and present students with our virtual sports,
Right.
which was a resounding success.
Yeah.
And so this year we really want for them, to really now physically be present and show that they still have it, because we have our past students who are well placed. They are making valuable contributions in the area of sports.
Wonderful. In terms of an entity moving forward, what would you like to like the St. Lucian populace to know and hold proud in regards to the Entrico Secondary School, in terms of some of the major achievements that the school have had?
Well, trust me, we've had so many people who have made their strides internationally. Okay, we have our students in the area of cricket. They have done very, very well.
Is Lavon a past student?
She is a past student. Actually, Levin is not the only one. We have our
Right.
Dr. Les Forrest, who is at the Ministry of Education, who is one of our first. We have Levin Spencer, we have Davin Edwards. All of these have been high jumpers associated with St. Lucia and the world of sport. And so we continue to encourage our students that the sky is the limit and they can, work hard so that they can achieve success.
Right. What's the actual dates again?
The date is the 30th for our anniversary service, the 30th of January.
Wonderful. And you're hoping that past students
Past
as well as
and
present,
present
is
students
going to be present.
will be present.
Wonderful. Mr. Scott, thank you so much, and
Yes.
thank you for your contribution within the education fabric as well.
Thank you so much for coming, and we look forward to further collaboration as we let the public know what is happening at the Entrico Secondary School.
Absolutely. You can count on us.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Let's go. Get him. Yes. Yeah, put in that work. Sexiness is pain and pain is weakness live in the body. That's how we get it. Yes, St. Lucia, good morning to you guys. And today, what are we going to do today? Right, I have a brand new mop stick. So for all us super people that beating the 20 mop stick, that play, they have chair back. Hold your mop stick because we'll be using it today. Come with me, guys. Let's get this episode popping. I'm stuck. Yeah. Yes, guys. So you realize I have my brand new mop stick. Understand? We're going to be dependent on it, but not solely dependent on it today. So today we'll be working on our legs. See how my nice chicken legs? My meg legs. The calves, we'll be working on it. So what I want you to do, get your mop stick, your shovel, your curtain rod, and I just want you to just have it in front of you for a little balance. I don't want you to grab onto it, but just tap onto it. So we're going to do some calf raises. You understand? So we're going to turn the legs, build the calves. All right? So chest out, core in, and we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, all the band coming out. All right. Do 20 forward, upwards. So again, you do 2, 3, 4 sets of 20 or even 30 or 40. Pressurize. And then we're going to do it forward now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feel it here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Again, pressure on the shin. You need to be stretched out also. Again now, we're getting a different angle. Slightly bending your toes inwards, and we're going. 1, 2. You can see more where it's working out on the side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right? So that's already 3 calf exercises. You understand? So we have to get the calves stretched out in order for the legs to work properly. Again, the next exercise, you want to hold out whatever instrument you have in your hand, your broomstick, your shovel, cutlass, hold it, and then we're going to practically sit, try to sit on your calf. Now if you cannot go all the way down, anytime you start feeling uncomfortable, you stop. For all those that can go all the way down, let's get it down. Let's go. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Again, remember, depending on what you want to accomplish, if you want to build, you can do 4, 5, 6 sets of 4 to 6 reps. Or if you want to tone, you can do 8 to 10 to 12 reps. And if you want to cut, you can do 12 to 15 reps. That's how you get it done. All right? And next exercise again. You're going to go sumo squats. Space it out. Your legs slightly pointing forward. Again, we still have our mop stick, our plate, whatever you're holding. And then go down. 1, and make it come up your legs. Right? 2. Keep your back flat. Look ahead of you. 3. Remember, don't allow your knees to pass your toes. 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you see I coming up and I'm still maintaining a bend in my knee. So no matter what exercise you do, you always have to maintain a bend in your joint. All right? And then I'm going to show you one more exercise for legs. It's called lunges. Again, you can have the stick, stretch forward, and make your back leg go down and touch. 1. And switch. That's it. Look ahead of you, chest out. 2. Don't depend on the stick, just touch it. So maintain your balance. 3. That's it. 4. 5. 6, take your time. Getting it done, St. Lucia? Excellent. All right? That's a simple, easy leg exercise. And to finish it off, you can just stretch it out. You have to stretch out the hip. So especially if you have any injury, if you have pain in your knees or your ankle and you have pressure on one side, your next leg will automatically start hurting you because the pressure is diverted there. However, when both start hurting you, there is always pressure on the hip. So even when you wake up, you have injury. When you wake up in the morning, you don't want to stretch your hip. So you can up, out, down, up, out, down, up, out, down, up, out, and down. You can stretch it out like that. Or again, you can hold it and stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, next side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And St. Lucia, that was your leg routine. Remember, stay fit and focus. Good morning.
And that is our show for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's do it again tomorrow, right here for another DBS This Morning. Enjoy the rest of your day.